Hey everyone, really quickly before this video begins, I just want to state that this is my first ever double upload day since about 2017 when I was in Australia. That's just due to an error in iMovie where I didn't have enough storage to download the video that came out earlier today. So I just wanted to say that both of these videos are not videos that were I was planning to be really big videos, so I decided to put out two in the day anyways. Thanks for listening, and on to the actual video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be looking at all four Impounded Tuners who were only released in 2009 as singles, and they are all chases, so they cannot be re-released. Now, these are pretty simple variants to make. You just take each of the individual tuners, DJ, Wingo, Boost, and Snot Rod, and then you just kind of throw a parking boot on there. And this was the first use of the parking boot along with Impound McQueen, who was also released that year. And then you saw it used later again with Vladimir Trunkov with parking boot. So this was kind of the start of the parking boot cars. And it's kind of weird to think that almost all the cars who ended up getting a parking boot in all the movies have now been released with these guys, McQueen, Vladimir. So today we're going to be taking a look at these guys. So let's start it off from the left. We have Snot Rod Impounded. Now his Snot Rod is actually unique when it comes to the Impounded version, because his is the only version where he has the boot on his right side instead of all the other ones have theirs on the left. And as you can see, it doesn't really go a whole lot far. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't go very far. Whenever you try to turn the tires, you can obviously turn the back ones a lot, but if you were to try to turn that, you can't, and you can't turn that front wheel a whole lot either. Well, you can, but like I said, I don't want to break it. Moving on to Boost. Boost looks pretty good. He has the very nice purple metallic color along with the N2O canisters on the back. And his can actually go a lot farther. You can go from one end to where it's almost touching his fender, and you kind of push it all the way back to where it's almost touching the other side of his fender. So I think it's pretty cool how they actually made it so it's able to be turned instead of like Snot Rod, where it can only be turned a tiny little bit. Here's Wingo. His can also be turned quite a bit. So get it to kind of match from that side there. Yeah, I mean not his rims. Yeah, his fenders are pretty out there, so you don't get a whole lot of space to move that boot around, which is understandable. Another thing to note is that they all have the normal expressions, so I'm just guessing that they these are all the they just reused, I guess, all the tuners from previous years and just smacked a parking boot on them. And finally, we have DJ. DJ with the parking boot. He has some very, very big wheels, and there is a lot of room there to move it. Looking very nice. I like that parking boot. I mean, I don't know if there's a major difference between any of them. Snot Rod's covers his entire hubcap, whereas DJ's is only a little fraction. Boost has almost all of his, and Wingo also has almost all of his. Snot Rod has the entire amount of his gone. So these are some pretty interesting diecasts. Interesting choice to release by Mattel as a chase, and they're pretty solid. They're pretty rare for a while, not a whole lot rare anymore. But yeah, that pretty much concludes today's video. As I said, these are interesting chases, cool releases. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.